Alright, so how's it going? I don't know if anybody can hear me or is listening, but basically I'm going to start recording for my next track, and I just felt like this would be the video for today, and then I'm probably going to re-download it and repurpose it for my YouTube video tomorrow, and then I'm done for the week. That's it. That's all, folks. I could, relax. So, this song I wrote is originally supposed to be about divorce specifically, which I know is a fun topic if you've ever written songs. That's one of the ones. That's one of the ones that'll keep you going. So, basically, my rig for most of the recording I do, I have a very small setup. I have this microphone that I use. I'm going to be using the acoustic today. I got my stand is not working. But basically, I'm just doing everything on this MacBook with Logic. And that's how I record my stuff. So let's get going. Now, I'm trying to figure out just the right tempo. I do play to a click track when I'm going this. Oh, thank you. Yeah. It was a wear your favorite band shirt to work day, so obviously I'm wearing a Grateful Dead shirt. I want to use a pick. I just got to remember where I put them all. Ah! I don't know. I got a bunch all over the place, but I never find any when I'm looking. Give me 1 second to set this up. Now, I have a bunch of things here. Alright, so as a guitar player, most of the time the first thing I'm going to track is the guitar. Probably should make sure it's in tune and all that good stuff. Cool. So, next, I'm hoping this is at a tempo I feel appropriate. I have that cut. Now, when I'm playing with this, I see the light turn yellow for a second. Let's see what this does. Okay. So, that's what I'm picturing for the intro in general. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is going to be the foundation for the entire track. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Basically, I just laid down my whole backing acoustic track. This is kind of a song. Well, this is a song I wrote about divorce, but it's sounding like. Now let me hear what it is without the click. So now I have the first track actually laid down, and this is how I do most of my writing. I start with a guitar track, some sort of acoustic, some sort of rhythm section. A lot of people keep asking me specifically to play rhythm for him, and I do it because I love playing. But if you wanted to play along with this track, basically I'm thinking in A major. So if you're a guitar player, so A major, that's how I'm thinking about this too. But with just the guitar down so far, I'm going to start layering in the actual things I want to go from there. So initially, I have this intro. I'll probably redo some of this because I don't quite like the notes. Now then, track number 2, I feel like getting a little bit of bass on it. So, since all of this recording is going straight into my interface, I'm not using any amps, I'm not miking anything up. I might have to spend a second to pick out what exactly I want for my bass tone. And then once again, this is all just at home on this Logic Pro on a Focusrite interface. And then I think I'm only going to be doing 6 tracks, I imagine. One is going to be the acoustic track, one will be the bass, one will be the vocal, one might be a lead, and one is definitely going to be some kind of percussion. I don't have a drum set at home, I don't have MIDI or anything, I just kind of work with what I got. So, audio number 2, I'm going to try to find a bass tone I actually enjoy. Just a quick aside, I'm using my amp off to the side as a monitor because I don't have a fancy home setup. So it's all coming through my Vox. But hey, when you gotta make music, you gotta use what you got. Now, let me see. I want to listen to this. So normally, on Logic, if you just hit this little red eye, it actually goes, oh hey, Indiana, how's Indiana? I've been wanting to go to Idaho, but I know Indiana's another cool place to visit. What time is it there? Is it 12? No, what time is it here? Never mind. That's not important right now. Okay, so I just want a basic bass tone. Now, that's almost what I want. Yeah, man. That's all you need if you want to make music. I mean, I should buy some studio monitoring stuff, but hey, you know what? I spent $40 to get a DistroKid membership so I could pretend I'm a record company, and now I just record music at home and post it every week or whatever. Well, I do a song a month. My wife does graphic design work, so if you see any of my songs on media, that's how we get it. So anyway, that intro, if you are playing along, basically I'm just doing a quick little walk up. I'm hitting a B, it's specifically a B minor. Then I hit a C sharp minor, D, E. I really appreciate like that whole rooted mentality, because something I love to say is you can grow as high as you want, but you should make sure you have strong roots. And that's why I love spending time with my family so much. I see my dad's in the comments. I'm speaking to Tristan specifically. He's with family in Indiana. So, you know, that's awesome. I don't think there's anything better than being able to go home to your roots and spend time with your family. Anyway, this song is about divorce. Yeah, that's a good transition right there. Okay, so that sounds like I want a bass to sound. At some point I should work out the levels. Oh, video froze? Yeah, I have a problem with internet signal, I think. That's fine. Let's just start the next track. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's an idea of a bass track. Let's see how that's sounding. Like right there, I feel like I definitely need to redo some of that. I should really keep the tempo I have in mind. Okay, let's delete that whole thing and start again. So, another thing about practice, I think if you do something over and over again, you get good at it. So basically, that's why I do all my home recording as well. I'm glad the video's back. I know I don't have amazing signal, so everything cuts in and out, probably more than it should. But, just another thing. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad somebody was able to see it. Anyway, I'm going to try this bass track again. I think when you're playing bass, you need to play with your fingers, like, to some extent. So that's why I'm not playing as well as I would on a guitar. I'm not a great bassist, but let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa! So something went wrong there. let me listen to this back real quick, just to see what the heck's going on. I'm glad it makes me want to jam. I always want to jam. Wow, did you guys hear that last part? It was like really going crazy. That's cool. I'm not going to keep that in, but hey, whatever. Right on. I'm going to delete that and try to re-record again. Okay, so it dies right about here. So typically, when I'm seeing something like this, I am in no ways a professional, recording person. I don't even know what the words are. I got this on a stand, but basically I'm just going to actually split it at this figurehead, delete this whole section, and then I'm going to try to record it again from this point where it started to freak out on me. Cell phone interference? You know what? That's very possible. Oh well. Okay, so right here. Now, what note am I at? Let me go back a sec. Alright, so if you're playing along musically, basically the sound cut out right when I'm hitting this walk up. Basically that's just a D major and an E major. So, do 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 do, and that's how I think of songs. Okay, so if I start right here, so it's hopefully going to count me in, and I'll catch it just right. Through my pickups, even, huh? Okay. So basically, you're thinking that I'm a little too close with the pickups to my cell phone, and that's why it's like tweaking out on me. That's a safe theory. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so if I start here. Ha! Once again, not an amazing bass player, so I probably want to do something different there. Ha! I'm going to end up splitting it again here and re-recording that section. And this is, with everything except guitar, I have to do a million takes. So I just figured, you know, I haven't really posted anything today, and I would just go live and do this live in front of all of you. Now, at some point, I get to do the tambourine part, and that's going to be fun to watch. That's when all the music starts coming together, and then I really tap into it. But, yeah, let's get back to this. Okay, so if I hit record right here, I should be back. Alright, bass track is done. Yay. Now I don't have to touch this thing again until I need to play it in a video or something. Let's turn down and move on to the next part. Ugh. Yeah. Alright, so at this point I feel I got enough of a foundation down to actually start recording some of the vocal. So, basically I'm going to plug in my actual microphone. This is my mic stand. I will need a second to find my mic. I do not know where it is. Well, I have this mic, but this is primarily a condenser mic, and condenser mics are used to actually, like, condense a large frequency of sound. So say if I was recording my amplifier straight, I would want to use a condenser, or if I was doing some sort of, what's it called? Like percussion. I'm mostly doing the condenser. Yeah, I'm hoping it's like a bopping, happy little tune. A lot of my tunes are real upbeat, because that's all I want to sing, and that's all I want to play, and that's all I want to talk about. Even if it's a negative tune, I want it to be upbeat. Now, let me think. There we go. That wasn't too hard. Now, I wanted to record vocals near the end, because typically I like to have the foundation and then I can really feed off of the music. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Now, once again, I have mentioned it a couple times, but you might not be able to tell from the overall upbeat and happiness of the tune. But I wrote this song about divorce. I call it Half of Harmony. It'll be coming out later this month. This is the recording session. This is me actually making this song. I'm going to spend some time mixing it, but hey, this is the works. This is how I do it. This is the behind the scenes of the arts. Now, oh, la da da do. Okay, and then listen. Oh, la da da do. Okay, and now let's get a vocal I actually enjoy. Oh, la da da do. Ho ho ho.
Oh, la da da do. Ho ho ho.
There we go.
All right. So, I'm going to let it play out, and I'm going to be singing along as I go. First time. Oh, I messed up.
Ha! Whoops.
Let's try that again. So I need to just get myself mentally prepared. I think when I normally play this live, I do that for a bit longer. So, and then I probably hit it once, twice, and then I figure I start singing here. So let's go. You know the first time that you told me that you didn't really care. Oh, a chill rose up my spine and went into the air. And I felt such a worry from my head to my brain. It felt like a monkey was sitting upon the reins. You know I wouldn't worry if I had no memory. I feel swell, I'm doing well, but that's what they tell me. So let's get back to showing, ooh, how great things can be. Oh, my little missus, half of harmony. Oh, la-da-da-da-da. La da 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 do, la da 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 do, la da 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 do. Oh, it da, put it up, la da da da, put it up, do, la da 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 do, la da da do. You know I wouldn't worry if I had my memory. Well, I feel swell, I'm doing well, but that's what they tell me. So let's get back to showing how great things can be. Oh, my little missus, half gotta say this part. They say all wounds can be healed with glue, and everything can be forgiven. But one thing's for certain, I don't think I trust you. First time that you told me that you didn't really care. Oh, a chill rose up my spine and went into the air. I felt such a worry from my head to my brain.
This song is called Half of Harmony. It'll be coming out later this month. After I fix some of this. Doing well. But that's what they tell me.
So let's get back to showing how great things can be. Oh, my little missus. Half of harmony.
And then scat. Because it's easy. I don't have to pay other instrumentalists if I just do this with my voice. I actually like that. And thank you so much for listening, those of you commenting. I really enjoy that you're enjoying the music. Once again, this will come out later this month, after I get this all tracked. I already have the art. I have to give it a couple weeks so I can submit it to Spotify or whatever that is.
Now I gotta say this part. They say.
Alright.
They say.
So, right here.
This part.
So now I gotta say this part. Okay, let's try this again. This is the spoken word segment of the song. This is important, and I want to make sure that I say it right. They say all things can be forgiven, and all wounds will heal with glue. But one thing's for certain, I don't think I trust you. And, you know, I always sit and wonder, just what's inside this stew? Oh, love and happiness. Well, it's just another thing to do. Well, you know I wouldn't worry if I had no memory. I feel swell, I'm doing well, that's what they tell me. So let's get back to showing how great things can be. Oh, my little missus, half of harmony. Oh, yeah. Oh, my little missus, half of harmony. And vocals done. Yeah, once again, I'm wearing a Grateful Dead shirt. I'm really into Jerry. Some people say I look like him. I think that's like a shame or a sacrilegious to say. I don't know. But yeah, it's a huge influence, even on my singing. If I wasn't playing, if I wasn't trying to record songs, I could do a Grateful Dead. Let me know if anybody likes this idea. Basically, I wanted to do a different artist and just do a live performance every Monday of about 30 minutes or so of just every song I could learn in that week of that artist. If I did the Grateful Dead, for example, I could go for a while. I've really been into, I don't know, I learn a lot of stuff all the time. I could do a reggae thing. But that's just an idea I want to do eventually. So, anyway, now I have the foundation for this song. I'm probably going to cut it here. I don't think you guys want to see me just go, In fact, you want to see a second of that? Here, let me switch mics real quick. And this is how I record my percussion, because I don't have a drum set. I am not a drummer. I don't know any drummers in the immediate area, or at least nobody who I would, you know, I can't think of a good word. I'm going to leave it there. Alright. So, when you're using a condenser mic, you have to make sure you set it just right. That's a good point. I do have all of my fingers. They are a little smaller than I wish, but you know what? They work. That's not a statement. Let's just get on to the next recording thing. I'm going to record a tambourine. Alright. So, most of my percussions come down to tambourine, cajon, or water jug. And until I get more percussion instruments, that's how it's going to be. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Alright. Let me make sure I set this to tambourine. For some reason, whenever I try to set it to tambourine in this, I'm using Logic. I'm using Logic to record this whole thing. So, let me see. Drums and percussion. Percussion. Tambourine. It's a little too hot. You know what? I don't know where my water jug is, but I'm definitely going to include it in this song. It's somewhere with all my stuff. It's on the corner around me somewhere. That's going to bother me. I don't know where my water jug is. The baby is walking around like actively now, so you know he's doing that. Anyway, tambourine. Let's kick this into gear.
First time that you told me, I thought you didn't really care. Oh, a chill rose up my spine and went into the air. I felt such a worry from my head to my brain. It felt like a monkey was sitting upon the reins. You know I wouldn't worry if I had no memory. I feel swell, I'm doing well, but that's what they tell me. So let's get back to showing how great things can be. Oh my little missus, half of harmony. La da 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 da, la da 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 do, la da 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 do, la da 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 do. We da ba 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 ba, la da 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 do, la da 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 do, la da 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 do. You know I wouldn't worry if I had my memory. Well, I feel swell, I'm doing well, but that's what they tell me. So let's get back to showing how great things can be. Oh my little missus, half of harmony. Now I gotta say this part. They say all things can be forgiven, and all wounds will heal with glue. But one thing's for certain, I don't think I trust you. And, you know, I always sit and wonder just what's inside this stew. Love and happiness. Well, it's just another thing to do. Well, you know I wouldn't worry if I
tambourine done. Yes, I do have a fever, and the only cure is tambourine. Wouldn't it be awesome if I could take that tambourine and change the pitch and make that the solo instrument? So like every time it taps, it would go do 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 do, but you know, like good, like towards the actual melody of the song, which you know, it's that do 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 do. I'm probably gonna record a lead track here in a minute. Eventually, I'm going to be working on the actual mix. But right now, I just want to get it all down. So I'm thinking tambourine is 1, 2. So I could do a tambourine and a clap, actually. Clap. No, wait. Just playing with ideas. Actual percussion. If you guys have any experience with like actual recording of percussions and anything, any advice, please feel free to tell me. Otherwise, I'm just going to be holding a tambourine up to this and like clapping. Honestly, I want to do more hand claps. I gotta include that, but there's not a hand clap option. I don't think a tambourine solo has been used as a band name. I like it. You know, I was at a show the other day, yesterday, and somebody came up and shouted, like, as a joke, that this band's name was Rostaroni. I play in a reggae band, they go by Ross Rebellion. But just that Rostaroni, that really stuck with me. I don't know, if I start my own band name, I might be Bob Ross and the Rostaronis. It's my tambourine solo can be yours, man. You got it, you got me. Oh, yeah.
So let's get back to showing how great things can be.
So if I wanted to just do like a guitar solo, that'd be pretty easy.
They say all things can be forgiven, and all wounds will heal.
All right. So I have one track left. I think when I was planning this out, I originally wanted that double percussion that I normally do. So I could either do a cajon or I could do the thing. Stand back from the mic, that's how I record percussion. Oh, okay. Djembe. I do not have a djembe. But that's good to know. I feel like the tambourine sounds decent. Like it sounds like a tambourine. I'm satisfied with that tambourine sound. But maybe there's a better way to do it. And that's how I'm thinking about it. So, if you're just joining us, I have recorded all of this so far with my to-do home rig setup. I'm just debating whether I should try to use the cajon or to track down my water jug. Mild, not mid. Oh. That makes sense. I'll be right back, folks. Listen to the song while I'm gone, and like, let me know if there's anything I should adjust quickly. I'll be right back.
I felt such a worry from my head to my brain. It felt like a monkey was sitting upon the reins. You know I wouldn't worry if I had no memory. I feel swell, I'm doing well, that's what they tell me. So let's get back to showing how great things can be. Oh,
Found it. Mission accomplished. So, that's how I'm picturing it. That's probably what I'm going to record right now. Let's see how this sounds. And then if I don't like it, I will just throw it out and do something else. But that is life. Trial and error, my friends. All of you. All of you are friends. 1 second. Now, before I start this, does anybody have any advice on how to record a water jug? If you do, let me know. Typically, I think of it as a bass drum. Okay, and let's back up. So I'm thinking this is going to be a 7-track song. I got the vocal, I got a bass, I got I got the actual rhythm guitar. I'm about to do this. I have the tambourine, and then I'll probably do a lead line here or there. That's how I'm envisioning this. Let's get going. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wonder how I'm making all of those like bass sounds in my music, it's this. Until I can pay for studio time, you got to make do with what you got. You know. Let's adjust my camera. There we go. I don't want to be like an advertisement for Coca-Cola. I keep seeing that in the frame. I should just like cover it. Maybe if I tilt it this way more? That works. Yeah, cool. We're crooked now. We got this. Let's go! And there we go. And that is probably going to be all the percussion I do on this song. You can't hear it too well. But that's probably because, once again, my stereo that I'm using to listen to this is my main guitar amplifier. I do not have a professional studio rig here. I'm making do.
I felt such a worry from my head to my brain.
We also have a baby around.
It felt like a monkey was sitting upon the reins. And oh, I would worry
Kick.
if I had no memory. I feel swell, I'm doing well, but that's what they tell me. So let's get back to showing. First time that you told me that you didn't really care. Oh, a chill rose up my spine and went into the air. I felt such a worry from my head to my brain. It felt like a monkey was sitting upon the reins. And no, I wouldn't worry.
Alright, cool. So, last thing I'm thinking about is actually adding a sort of lead track, just because I'm mostly a guitarist. Yeah, there's a baby right over here. He's coming out. Hey, come on, come on. His birthday was yesterday, so I'm going to be nice to him. Yeah, you. You. Aroo. Aroo. Come on. It's okay. You can come over here. Yeah, good old children, man. I mentioned earlier in the chat, or just in general, how I think that you're only as strong as your roots. When it comes down to it, what do you got? When everything's going wrong, I hope you have some family. Happy birthday to you. Why is this all yelly? One sec. No, baby didn't do anything. At least I don't think he did. Yes, happy birthday to Yaro. His name is Jaromir von Hendrix Durazo. It's a little bit of a mouthful. Haru, yes you. And then I just want a clean tone here. Okay, so if I did that, it would sound very psychedelic. And that's what I think I'm going to do. So. That'd be interesting. Yeah, okay. So, worst case scenario, if I don't like how this is sounding, I will delete it and redo it. You know, but hey, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
First time that you told me that you didn't really care. Oh, a chill rose up my spine and went into the air.
I'm gonna stop there because I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious how that sounds right now. Isn't that the fun thing about it?
First time that you told me that you didn't really care. Oh, a chill rose up.
Oh no, that is quite a bit going on there. I think if I could retain it a little more, that would sound really great. But I like that tone. Once again, for you musicians playing along, I think of this song in the key of A major. So basically, then I do a walk down from D to C sharp to B minor. So if I'm thinking like solo wise, that's how it's all going. Okay. How is this sounding to you all watching? Should I keep this tone? Cool. I'm basically a blues folk guitarist, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to try this again. Let's start from the beginning. Sometimes when I'm recording, I feel like it's a lot if I keep everything in there at once. So I am going to mute the... you know what? No, I'm just going to keep it all. Let's see what happens. Okay, and a 1.
First time that you told me that you didn't really care, the chill rose up my spine and went into the air. I felt such worry from my head to my brain. It felt like a monkey was sitting upon the reins. If I had no memory, I feel swell, I'm doing well, but that's what they tell me. So let's get back to showing how great things can be. Oh, my little missus, half a heart.
No, this is where I would actually solo. So let's get back to showing how great things can be. Oh, my little missus, half of harmony. Now I gotta say this part. They say all things can be forgiven, and all wounds will heal with the will. But one thing's for certain, I don't think I trust you. Just what's inside this stew? Oh, love and happiness. Well, it's just another thing to do. Well, you know I wouldn't worry if I had no memory. I feel swell, I'm doing well. That's what they tell me. So let's get back to showing how great things can be. Alright, so I think that's going to be the entire track. I'm going to re-listen and redo and perfect the things I don't like. But hey, thank you for joining me. I have pretty much recorded this entire track in this span of time. This will be released later this month. Be sure to look for it. Once again, it's called Half Harmony. Thank you all for joining. Richard Durazo. I'll see you all again soon. Also, I go by Bob Ross when I'm playing reggae music, but I don't count this as reggae, maybe? How do I press end? What button is end? Oh, it's this one. Bye-bye.